Hi, and welcome to the Angel Advisory for the week of November 15th to the 21st. This morning, when I was sitting and asking for an overview of what the week ahead would be for each of us, what I was given was a pressure cooker. Literally a picture of a pressure cooker. Having never owned one, I'm not even familiar with how a pressure cooker works or anything. So I asked, okay, what do you mean by this? Right now, we are all in a pressure cooker worldwide. There are events that are happening that are beyond all of our control singly. We cannot do or feel we cannot do anything to combat them and to bring about peace to our world. And that. So everything is in this pressure cooker. We've thrown everything in. So let's just imagine that all of the people and all of the situations are in this pressure cooker. We've put the lid on, we've tightened it down, we've put it on the stove. What happens is it boils and it cooks and it creates steam and there's pressure created, which has things speed up the cooking process. Usually it can be cut by 2/3 the cooking process. This is our week. This is what has been going on for all of us for quite some time now in the world. We've been in this pressure cooker and things have been speeding along and everything is being pushed forward, pushed forward, pushed forward. And so what has to happen in this pressure cooker is we have the pressure cooker and it's cooking and it's boiling and everything. But before we can take the lid off, we have to release the steam slowly. And in order to do that, there's a little thing that you push or you can put it in cold water, or there's other ways that you can do this. There's 3 methods. I'm sorry, I've forgotten the third one. Obviously, it's not relevant to what we're speaking about today. Obviously, we do not want to throw this pressure cooker into cold water. That could cause a lot of problems. We want the pressure to release slowly. So this pressure cooking, then everything that's going on in that has created this vastness of fear and anger and insecurities, and where we're not feeling totally safe, because really we are being shown that nowhere is safe on earth. It doesn't matter where you are. It could happen to you. It could happen to your loved ones. And with the advent of having a internet presence out there now, we are able to have friends from all corners of the earth without ever having to meet them personally. And they are good friends, and we are all connected through the power of the internet. Excuse me for a minute here. Anyway, so with this pressure cooker and that, it is causing all of this. And so what is going to happen this week is, like, yes, we've had this flare up and it's like building and building and building. And we are releasing the steam. And their message to me, to us this morning was, yes, we're all in a pressure cooker. And yes, we all have fear, we all have angst, we all have anger, we all have insecurities and everything. And the antidote to this is love. That's it. Love. And love begins with you. Excuse me for a second. So what we're being asked is to show compassion, to show understanding, to show love, and to send love and prayers out to the whole world. So I, this week, will be packing along my little angel charm. These are little charms that I make. If you're interested, give me a shout and I'll tell you how I can connect you with one of those. And love is the slow release. It's the antidote that will have this. It doesn't mean that the pressure cooker is going to be over and done with this week. Excuse me. This is something that is going to take some time to release so that everything, but know that this is the way forward. It is showing us a new path. More and more people are awakening every day to knowing that love and peace are what we really truly want on this planet. And so the more of us that can send love and light out to the world, the more that it raises the vibration of the world. And a lot of people don't understand this, and you don't need to. You just need to know that by sending your love and light, you can make a difference. Even when you think you can't, you are raising the vibration. And by being who you are and showing your compassion and love, you are creating a way for others to do the same thing. So that's what we are to focus on this week. The antidote to fear and anger and insecurity is love. Well, you might not feel secure, and that what you need to do is get cozy this week, okay? Find the coziness within yourself. How do you feel secure within yourself? How can you make yourself feel secure? And how can you make your loved ones feel secure? Well, probably by doing things that you love. That's how we get cozy. That's how we find our peace. So today we're going to draw some cards from the map again, because it just comes to me that we need to map out the week, which is this sort of an interesting little thing. So let's see what we have in store for us this week. Oops, and we have a whole pile of cards coming out. So the first one that's out is encouragement. Encouragement. And I love this picture because it's a mama giraffe with a little baby giraffe, and she's sort of just nuzzling him and that, and just sort of being there for him. And that is really, truly, we all need to band together. We need to be a group of people worldwide. No matter where you're sitting and looking at this, we are joined, and we are encouraging each other to send our love and our light out to the world, and we are being an encouragement to whoever needs it. So that is the first message, and that is encouragement. You could encourage yourself as well to do what it takes for you to be cozy and comfortable. The next card is the Magical Shapeshifter, and this one here really kind of explains to me, anyways, when I see this, what I'm getting is, okay, there's lots of things that are being juggled, and we don't always know why things are happening. In fact, most of us don't know why things are happening at any given moment until after the fact, when we can have more of a 20/20 vision and see why things have happened. So right now, everything is being shifted, and all of these things are being juggled, and we don't know why they're happening, but they are for a reason. It is divinely guided. It is leading us to the new and to a peaceful era of life. And so we need to be just always flexible, always on our toes, always observant and aware of what's going on. And just keep in the center of this. I like to think of this little thing right here as a heart-shaped thing in that. So the center of our center is light and love. And from there, everything else is juggling around. So keep holding the light and love. Unexpected visitors. I like this card because that means that who's going to show up this week for us? Who knows? Maybe it'll be your guide or your angel. It'll just all of a sudden appear and maybe have an epiphany moment for you, or help you to have one. And that this is unexpected visitors. And there's lots happening in this card, and that tells us that, an unexpected visitor could be a little animal and that. So pay attention this week to who comes into your life, whether you meet them in a coffee shop and you have an interesting conversation, or whether you're out shopping and you meet someone, or if an animal just sort of saunters through your yard this week. Pay attention to that, because that is an unexpected visitor. If it is an animal that comes sauntering through your yard, I encourage you to look up what the power animal, totem animal meaning is, because that will give you a clue to what is happening in your life. We have the wishing well. We all could use a wishing well right now, and I know that we are all dropping our coins into this wishing well, and we all have one thought that we are wishing for. So this is strengthening our thing, that our prayers are being heard. They are our wishes. That is our wishing well. It is, think of it as this pressure pot, this pressure cooker, and the universal well is all of us, and we're just putting it out there, and we are raising the vibration of the earth right now, Mother Earth, and all of its inhabitants, by sending out our wishes and our prayers. And let's just draw one more to see if there's any more messages for the week. And all of these cards keep going up and down and flipping, and so maybe there isn't. Oh, okay, well, we're not having, okay, slow and steady wins the race. That's what this one's all about. So slow and steady. Rome wasn't built in a day. The world isn't going to change in a day. You can change your life with each day by small increments. Know that it's going to be a good day. Don't get drawn into the drama, the fear, or the anxiety of what is going on. Do the best that you can for yourself right here, right now. Send love and light to yourself. Cleaning house. Get your affairs in order. And I don't mean this in a bad way that life is going to end, but it is about You know, really, truly, when we are cleaning house, whether it's metaphorically or physically or even spiritually, what it is doing is it's bringing to us to hold on to that which we value and let go of everything that we don't. So cleaning house this week is really important, and I think it'll be important for the next little while. We should have already been doing it, and a lot of people have been for the last couple of years, but this is sort of like a final thing. It's like, define who you are, define what you love, figure that out and go with that. And I had a small epiphany about that on Friday night, when it was all of a sudden, it's like, wow, I do all of these things, and it was brought to my attention, and it's like, wow, yeah, I do. And what really is my passion? And I really need to start honing down and cleaning house in my world and getting down to just my passion. And I'll be right back, because one fell on the floor. Oh. We're coming into a deep freeze. So this card here, this tells me we are about to enter the winter months, which is a hibernation. That's what I'm getting from this. It's not about being frozen over and everybody being stagnant. It is about being in the moment of winter, when we are hibernating and we are more secure in ourselves, which last week was a home week, and we are going to be just really closer to ourselves and that. And I think that this is a good thing. I encourage you all, though, to continue sending love and light out to the world, because you are making a difference. Let your light shine. You shine brightly every day, and you are amazing. Each and every one of you is amazing, and you are making a difference. So namaste to each and every one of you. I wish you a wonderful week. If the pressure in the pressure cooker gets a little bit too much, remember, you can release the pressure by giving it the antidote of love. Have a blessed week, everyone. We'll talk to you next week.